What's up guys, it's Boss the Modern here and welcome back to another video of Pixagon 3D special one. So, what we're going to be doing in this video is, unfortunately, no exciting gameplay from me, but we're going to be doing some Q&A questions. Yeah, so I got some kinds of Q&A questions recently, and I believe it would be interesting to have a look at some of them. So, and after that, we're actually going to talk about something very important for the game itself. Starting off with the Q&A question from Bagel. What kind of editor do I use for my videos? And when did I start playing Pixagon 3D? So, let's just get outside the game real quick. And let's say that we move the voice memos app into this because it's what I use to create YouTube videos. So if we have a look at my YT folder, this is the tools that I actually was trying to use. Sorry about that, just ate some spicy food lately. This is what I was using to actually create a good content to you guys. And other than that, I'm also using my headset with a mic attached to it so that you can hear me better. It's not going to be taken from the iPad, it's going to be taken from the mic that you're hearing, and obviously it's like 10 times better. You get way less noises unless you make some whoosh sounds that really sounds like you just patted the mic, which could be also really annoying. So, but unfortunately I can't just showcase you how it works in iMovie because the voice memo is going to stop if I were to do so. But I'm using the iMovie and also the 90s for the glitch effects that you all see in my intros. Yeah, those intros and the outro as well. So that's a simple answer from me to what I use to edit my videos. All I use is the iMovie, the 90s, if I want to add some of my favorite glitch effects that I can mix up. And let's not forget the recording button. So iOS has introduced a new recording button, which just makes me go ahead and start to YouTube, and the blinking red dot is going to remain there every day when I have the opportunity to grab in some videos with you guys. And other than that, let's have a look in the voice memos app. This is, yeah, the whole process that I'm doing. So what I'm doing is pressing the red button that is currently blinking, and after that, no, not after that, and at the same time, I'm also recording all of the voice audio right here. The reason why I do this is to keep them separate so that I can alter the volume for, let's say, the game itself and what I'm speaking. Before, I was using the app called Splice, and that app was starting to be useful, but I also was thinking about the quality of my video. You guys couldn't hear what I was saying when it was shooting time, but now you can hear what I'm saying because of my good experience in iMovie, so I quit doing Splice. One issue though with iMovie or the whole recording system itself is the black box. What's causing the black box is the aspect ratio. How much, let's say it is how much place, how much pixels the whole entire recording takes. And then when you put it into, let's say iMovie, and compile it into a video, you will have those black bars, which is really annoying. You can try to zoom in the iMovie to reduce the black bars, but I don't think it's going to help quite a lot, as you would lose some UI layout information that the players would like to see. So we had two questions regarding to the recording stuff. Let's move on to another question. When did I meet Echo Soldier and become friends with him? So I became friend with him with a really long time, and if we just scroll down to some point right here, there he is. Echo Soldier, the one and only Echo Soldier, is now my friend. So I can see why you're asking this, because you're really wondering how I'm so lucky I'm even a YouTuber and his friend, and not talking to my little community here. So I also would like for my community to grow as well, so that many people can get to notice who I am. So it all started off when I just started to just casually join in his streams several years ago, probably when he was like in the middle stage of his overall gameplay, if you get it. Like he was in level past 10 or something, past 20, 36 or something. During the old days, yeah, I was joining by, and back then I was called Boss James. So that's why the Facebook page Boss James Vedal is being used, because I can't use Boss Modern, because then Facebook suspects me to be a guy who ain't real. But still, I'm a real guy, although I use sorta anonymous / realistic name. It's still me. I am a real guy doing this. So how did I befriend him? Well, I just sent him a friend request from one of his videos, one of his live streams, and that was actually the first time I ever encountered him.
He's literally over there.
And it was actually really fun. I managed to bring him down, although he became a bit upset with me because he was thinking I was stream sniping.
It's a stream sniper! Stream sniper!
So I just sent him a friend request, he accepted it, and what happened afterwards is the development between our relationships has now grown stronger.
Oh, it's Storm. How you doing, Storm? The Storm!
Since then, he invites me to the squad. I'm not certain if he just asked me, but in like one of his streams, he started to invite me to his squads, if I was remembering. And I'm not forgetting that I will be doing some split view videos per week. It all depends if I still have the recording, all of the recording stuff. I think it was the video that I took from my perspective in order to be able to make a split view video. If I somehow find it to be like gone, then we don't do it, unfortunately. But remember guys, there's going to be a new kind of game that I will introduce tomorrow early on, but I will still upload Pixelgun later on that day, so be sure to stick around if you want to watch more Pixelgun, or if you want to discover something new to my channel. You can watch the new stuff that is coming by noon, I think it's going to be. Anyways guys, let's get on into the most important part of the video. Recently, oh shoot, I'm just bumping into the mic, I just had to move it just a little bit. So recently Pixelgun was writing a new note talking about, they were just talking about the important message notes that the campaign world number 4 is going to be soon finished, and the hackers are going to be banned with a new architecture. So if you did listen to me, if you did pay attention, my name was Boss James Vedal on Facebook page, and I wrote a complaint saying the prices were unnecessarily higher than it needs to be, and that it only makes players not willing to risk their gems because the prices are getting raised up. It basically means that less and less people are going to be willing to bet. Then Pixelgun, or Anton, who I believe is, answered that the problem is just not the spoiled kids, and he asked me why I call them spoiled kids. Spoiled kids are for now those who support today's game industry monetization. Like, you're putting a crap ton amount of the real currency in your transaction, feature. Like, let's say if you have a look at the current prices that you will buy, let's say gems, you see that we pay 11 Norwegian currency for 27 gems, as well as over 1k Norwegian currency for 3.6k gems. That's the harsh monetization industry. And the reason, the only reason that can make me understand this is because they have to maintain the servers, and all the servers are usually controlled by databases, and it needs a material. It has to be some sort of data. It has to be an object that is like a database. Let's say a little box that is working as the database server or something. But they basically need a computer. They basically need some device that's going to make their systems run. And what the system run of is the electricity that we gain from what? Well, I'm telling you this. It's from the dirty ways to get it. Yeah, oil, gas, and whatever you name it, coal. That's how I think it is the reason to why the games has these very expensive prices, because of the oil industry and stuff. Because the servers gotta get powered by something. But it looks like it is expensive to power the servers and maintain them as well, which sounds really cruel. This is why, well, honestly, there is, and that's facts basically, there is majority of the players who play this game are kids, and they are far away from seeing the true cruelty of this world. But 15-year-olds like me, starting to see it, starting to understand the coherence of something. You know, if that happens, that is the cause of this. Let's say you were buying a lamp, you're purchasing, giving the money to all the process that it takes to create that lamp. That's just how the industry works here, but 10 times more harsher. So that is their answer, and I answered them saying, why the heck do they actually fight hackers as if they will be reset with the new architecture? I was actually thinking they should get just smacked in their face for what they've done. You even reset me, and I'm already past the reset period. And honestly, guys, I'm just going to tell you this. During the reset period, I was facing a hacker. Well, I didn't realize until he told it, but I started betting a winner chest because I only had enough gems for the winner chest, which is 250 from that time. And fighting this guy, sometimes he seemed like plebby, realized he was a freaking hacker. But now I forgot his name, but I should have just taken a picture of it and reported to Pixagon, saying that this hacker would still, that would be bad. This guy is a hacker, probably hacked unlimited amount of currency, etc, etc. So I answered them to why do this, why alter the prices. So if you don't get what we're talking about, I'm just going to show you this picture right now. It's because of the duels has been amped up the prices to skyrocket. The prices have just skyrocketed now. The prices are super duper ridiculous. The 1.5k for simply getting a super chest. It's just killing the casual and the honest players economy. And what Anton answered then was that it is complicated for him to explain it in English, but believe me, it is not so simple. By the way, we will decrease the prices a bit. Well, it still would not stop me from telling him something, because he should be aware. What I was telling him then is that our storm, what Echo Soldier calls me, but if you're watching this, God, call me not Storm, but just Boss, simply Boss. I've been OG, played this for nearly 5 years. Did I just read that? Yeah, nearly 5 years. I'm actually reading from my other iPad, by the way. So I just did play the game for nearly 5 years. That's an extremely long time of supporting the Pixagon community. And now I'm freaking here with this status. So, and also continue saying that the hackers will grow, reducing your income, right? Unfortunately, I think your drastic measures in this case only made the casual player economics even worse, without affecting the hacker's economy. If you, Anton, were thinking about unlimited currency hack and the hacker's ability to reprogram the transaction feature to make the transaction for free, yeah, they have the capability to do. They have the capability if you didn't know. My best advice is to get on your fingers and finish the job ASAP before you get lower income, mister. Both me and the community is relying on you and your indie team. Then Anton was talking about this. Thank you for your good wishes. I appreciate this, so I will try to explain. When hackers with hacked gems made 700 gems bet, they really don't care about winning because the 700 gems are worthless, so they can just easily lose without bothering about anything else, and the honest players just get the big cake, open it up and see what they can get. So they needed to balance the bet price and the chance of bet winning. So basically the reason for them to actually amp up the prices is to make fewer players play, because then the fewer players who risk losing, well, it just makes it to where people are just way too overwhelmed by the price, so that they're not willing to risk, because if they risk, they might lose to a hacker, which then just makes an imbalance of the game. I start to see that, but still, the prices are still ridiculous, although I see your reasoning. But you're just going to bust down the hackers anyways. You busted down me, but I just laughed at you, because I was just surpassing that period, because I'm an OG player. I sort of laughed at you right there for just resetting me. I just faced the tragedy like the 6th of January. I had the picture still where I took it. I actually took the picture at the time I was getting reset, but now I'm here. Just halfway to the luxury, and we're maxed up with the poisonous vine. Very, very good. I think I should upgrade some mythicals just for the sake of the good use of the mythical weapons. So what the heck just ended up with, what the heck did things end up with? Well, if you did watch the beginning of the video, Soldier was actually mentioning my comment at the end of his devlog, or should I say the developer's important message video. So he agreed to what I was saying, because you know the honest players are being punished for what the hackers have done. It's like the coherence is there. The honest players are getting punished because they took the right drastic measures to amp the price up and stop the hackers. But the thing is, the hackers can't be stopped if they have the unlimited currency production or the reprogram to make the transaction feature, meaning here where the green buttons are, just stand for free or just press it away and you get the currency. So I start to see what you mean, Anton. If you're watching this, and Scott, if you're watching this, better listen, because Pixelgun are in a crisis, although it just looks like nothing happened. I'm living here in Norway, and I'm starting to see in the cruel reality of the world and of this game. The true cruelty of this game. But I don't know how it's just gonna, but basically I hope this will end pretty well, because now the game is in a crisis, and it's why the prices have just gone up. The Ancient Valentine was 460. That was like a maniac price if you were asking me, but still they did it for a reason, to make the casuals think twice, because there's hackers around here. But still, they're going to bust down the hackers eventually, because I'm pretty sure, and I hope that your new architecture, Anton, is going to do a splendid job where it just cleans all types of hacks. And without anything to say, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video, and I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to leave a like on this video to share some support to my channel and the video itself. And if you're new and enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you become a part of Boston Modern Pixel Gun community and more. And also turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out any content that I upload to my videos. So other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.